Was it Nibiru, Planet X, Nemesis, the Sun's evil companion, that wiped out the dinosaurs 66 million years ago? The dinosaur extinction 66 million years ago was most likely due to a comet or huge asteroid crashing into Earth, but knowing that asteroids don't actually impact our planet very often, could this really be the entire story? Many scientists are now wondering whether some sort of cosmological event could have boosted the number of comets at the time, making such a collision more plausible. In a recent book, American cosmologist Lisa Randall points out that a huge disk of dark matter, a type of invisible matter that's 5 times more common than normal matter, could have been the cause. When sweeping past our solar system, such a disk would cause a tiny distress in space, accumulating to a flicker in the gravitational force that can push comets out of the solar system's Kuiper belt, or the Oort cloud, just outside, and send them towards our Earth. But can this story be trusted? And are there any other cosmological events that could shed light into this matter? Mounting astrophysical and cosmological evidence indicates that there is a lot of dark matter in our galaxy, more than normal matter. Although it's invisible, we know of its existence because of the gravitational pull that's affecting the objects surrounding it. Being dark simply means that it does not diffuse or absorb light, which makes it tricky to see. Most cosmologists believe this matter, which is after all part of our galaxies and galaxy clusters, moves slowly and is cold because hasty particles are hot. Randall claims that there is an entire disk of dark matter in our own galaxy, For it to have an effect on us, it would need to be practically aligned with the visible disk of the Milky Way, so that the solar system will move back and forth around it as it traverses the galactic center. To get to the bottom of this, we have to make dark matter weirder than it already is. Randall considers that there is more than one type of dark matter in the form of a contamination, quote unquote, which she says could consist of 5 to 10% of the total dark matter. This particular kind of dark matter differs because it can interact with itself just like normal matter does. And while the majority of dark matter can flow through itself without pausing, this special so-called dissipative dark matter can cut off its movement and thereby form a galactic disk, like normal matter does. However, Randall admits in her research papers that there are insecurities regarding this dark matter forming an actual disk. Randall is a renowned cosmologist, so her hypothesis is certainly credible. Unless the model does not debunk future observations, Randall believes there's a slight possibility to which her scenario would actually result in the increase in comets and asteroids. So, is there any proof of this in the geological or paleontological record? While the issue is still being discussed, there's no conclusive evidence that extinctions have happened cyclically. Randall's team of researchers believes the boost in comets may have happened every 35 million years or so, and that could coincide with mass extinctions on Earth. So despite the number of unknown variables, is a dark disk the best cosmological explanation for mass extinctions, or rather a spatial boulder which presumably impacts Earth? Of course, another theory has been put forward that the Sun has a companion star. In other words, we have a binary star system, and that companion star is called Nemesis, or Nibiru, the faint red-brown dwarf star orbiting the Sun at a distance of approximately 1.5 light years, and every 25 million years ago or so, it makes a step closer to the Sun, which could result in enhanced comet activity due to its gravitational pull. This theory is not unlikely, since the majority of stars belong to systems with multiple stars, and judging by the latest discoveries of unknown planetary masses orbiting at the edge of our solar system, as well as a strange dimming star found relatively close to our planet, Nemesis might prove to be more than a myth after all. Randall's scenario is lacking palpable evidence, and although her study offers a more detailed view than what is presented above, the fact that there is no real evidence of periodicity in mass extinctions and crater formation on Earth is a problem. However, the proposal is certainly not impossible and should be taken into account when making observations. So, summing up, it reminds us that the basic physics and cosmology are fundamental aspects of nature that may even impact the flow of life on our Earth. And this is on Bended Reality. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.